on you brought a lot of light to R. Kelly and Aaliyah situation.
Yeah.
And this is when Surviving R. Kelly had just kind of started.
He said light.
And you had shown some light on that, and then to see where it is now, to see 30
he
years.
He said shown. That's not a word.
You were like saying this is what was going on. I mean, do you feel like the documentary did that? Or do you feel like this was just what this was going to happen?
He is talking
with him
about
still
a child,
living the way
Dr.
he was
Cindy.
living, or just based on never owning up to it, like the way you would own up to. Okay.
I think he was an acceptable monster at the time.
Who?
Do I think he deserves it?
Oh, R. Kelly. R. Kelly.
He should get a fucking year for every year he was operating.
That's exactly how.
You had your fun, now you gotta pay the piper, Pied Piper. Even you have to pay the piper.
Y'all see that? Did you guys see that personality switch? Oh God, you gotta see it. It kind of like it's Let me see if I can find it again. It's a off to the side kind of look that kind of disconnects for a second and then comes back. And she's about to go in on something, probably a small tangent. Let me see if we can get to it. Let me see if I can see if we
him
can
still living the way he was living, or just based on never owning up to it, like the way you
had your fun. Now you pay the piper.
I'll show you right
Even
here, right now. Do you see it? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I've noticed because we've studied her for quite a while, and we've had to. There's a look off to the side that disappears for a moment, and then you see a different personality start to show up.
I hope he sings during meal breaks and shit.
How do you feel about him being able to drop a whole album today?
Huh?
He dropped a whole album today.
R. Kelly?
Yes. A surprise album, but Spotify and all of the platforms took it down. Do you think platforms should get into that at all?
How's she so in the know? How's she so in the know, but she don't know he dropped a whole album today? But you talking about this man and his future. That's what don't make no sense to me.
Hold on, stop. Okay. They called it. It was called I Admit It. That was the name of the project.
He has a song where he says the Aaliyah situation, that was love. The sex tape with the 13-year-old girl, that was love. That's what he said in the song. They took that shit down so fast. Yeah, they took that shit down. Yeah.
Get your feet off the sofa. Excuse me. Please get your feet off the sofa.
I gotta get your.
They don't even look washed.
I admit it.
Yes. He said the Aaliyah. This is quoted in the song. Aaliyah, that situation was love. The 13-year-old girl he had sex on the tape with was love. That's what he said. Then he said something about...
Yeah, I Admit song did come out in 2019.
Then he said, that's what he said. He says he likes old and young women, but it's not pedophilia. Too. He says this in the song.
I did hear it back then.
He says all of this.
In the song, yes.
And he wrote all of this
heard none of this?
on some Tupac shit.
In jail.
From jail.
And it sounds good. I don't know what the fuck they doing now. What the fuck they mixing and mastering in jail?
He's probably
on the phone?
Recorders.
Oh, these engineers fooling.
Recorders, and then they taking it and they matching it up. They doing what they doing.
So we didn't do that. So my girlfriend and I agreed that if we argue, we have to argue in the tone and the cadence of Trapped in the Closet. We have to. It's a requirement.
Fuck him, fuck that. I'm glad he admitted it. Thanks. Love and urine.
Dead skin, nice one.
Love and fucking urine. He loved that 13-year-old little girl. He pissed all over her face. That's love, huh? He got excited, huh? Like what's them, the Cocker Spaniels that every time they get excited, a little cocker. Got it.
So with them
Love and pedophilia. He like it all, you know.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I admit.
Yeah.
So we got to ask the question. I mean,
but didn't she say I felt like a pervert with that 23-year-old half Puerto Rican, half Mexican girl, that little girl? I felt like a pervert. And then there was another little girl. Y'all remember? And y'all heard her talking to that little boy, talking about, you probably think about that while you jack off. A child she was having a conversation with. Y'all remember? All right, Dr. Cindy. I enjoy you in the chat and in the bushes. Have a good night. Please moderate as well if you do, though. If you need to put somebody in timeout, go ahead, but you don't have to, say nothing. Just, help me out a little bit there. Because apparently somebody's in there running amok in the chat. But anyway, y'all, this woman, I don't think she should say anything about R. Kelly. Not after she had a sexual escapade with someone she kept calling a little girl. And then somehow from there, her car got set on fire by her husband. Y'all, we still ain't figured that shit out yet, have we? Has anybody cracked the case of the car fire?
He obviously got some type of mental situation going on there,
No,
right?
I just think that he desperately needs money on his books.
Oh shit, that's what. Oh, because they took away they took away the money that this fans was giving him on his book. So I don't know.
But who knows? Maybe if they keep sending more money, they'll let him, let him get some money.
Do you?
I thought it was so funny when Boosie started talking about you took his commissary.
Yeah,
nigga, you got some money. You put some money on his books then.
Yeah, he the greatest to you.
Since you give a fuck about him so much, then put some money on his motherfucking books.
You're right.
Since you love him so much.
She is in the right place.
I don't like rape deniers and rape sympathizers. I don't bang with it.
Right.
It's fucking whack. It's whack as shit. Because if it was your daughter, or if it was your niece, or if it was your little cousin, I truly doubt you would be so liberal with the shit that you're saying. And then there's the other side of that pancake. If it's cool with them, then that tells me every fucking thing I need to know about you.
Yeah. So let me ask you this about.
She said she saw R. Kelly pour a drink down the middle of the backside of a child at one of his concerts. She said she saw that with her own eyes. She didn't do nothing about it. She didn't do anything about it. She didn't call Barbara Walters or the police or anybody. She held on to that. That was okay with her.
Because
Fuck,
yes, they're taking
noodles.
Yeah.
Fuck all of that.
But
fuck his summer sausage.
Right.
I hope somebody's summer sausage is you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so funny because everything that I said, didn't it?
Yeah, it's
just
manifesting like a motherfucker.
Manifesting.
But let me ask this. Okay, so where do we draw the line, right? We have
everything that I said, didn't it?
artists literally talking about